How many of you waited to the last minute to buy Christmas presents, and what are you rushing to buy? My dad and I needed to find something for my mom to open and be surprised by from him. In years past he'd take her to get her own Christmas gifts. In the past couple though I've taken him out and helped him have ideas instead. This year he had the idea himself. I was mostly there for backup if he couldn't find what he wanted, plus to help carry stuff. My mom's been working on a big ceramic Christmas village. She saw some little buildings for it at a Walmart she really liked. So we went back today and bought her those buildings for it. A greenhouse with Christmas trees inside. A little carousel. A church. A Walmart. She thought it was silly and adorable. That sounds really cool. I did for my 9-year-old daughter. I figured it out yesterday though. We are going to finally adopt the black cat we'd been talking about for months. I went yesterday and got her all of the supplies we'll need. Litter box, food and water dishes, toys, etc. And a collar and tag with the cat's name. A reference to a black cat on a show she watched as a toddler. It's all wrapped under the tree. Then I'm taking her Thursday to the animal shelter so she can pick. Or so the cat can pick her rather. I completely forgot my brother. We spend months discussing and planning what we get everyone else. And my dumb butt forgot about him. Everyone makes mistakes. My family unironically just cancelled Christmas. My grandmother's been in and out of emergency surgery the last 2 weeks and won't be home for another 10 days. About 30 of us in one of the waiting rooms, and someone jokingly asked who had to get their Christmas shopping done, and it was like you killed the cat. Panic. Followed by alarm. Followed by confirmation. No one has a dang thing. We all decided as a quorum Christmas has been postponed until my grandmother gets out of the hospital. My grandma died on Christmas Day last year. She was the glue that held my family together. Nobody wanted to cancel their other Christmas plans, so they left town and returned the 6th of January. As in nobody took care of arrangements. I stayed home not realizing how awful it would be. So I'm going to visit her grave this Christmas. Alone cause my family got plans. Still got one gift left to sort. Shops are bare. My nephew is getting beer and a shower gel gift set I haven't yet opened from last Christmas. Just hope he wasn't the one to gift it to you last year. I spent somewhere around 250 hours hand making gifts for my friend, and now I'm sitting here wondering if I should have a backup just in case. I didn't forget. I put it off. My mom would buy us a new set of pajamas every year for Christmas. They were much appreciated, and that woman was passionate about comfy jammies. She worked from home and lived in pajamas. A few years after she passed away from a quick aggressive cancer, my sister and I agreed mom's jammies were missing from the pile of gifts and they needed to be there. So we shopped together and picked jammies for everyone signed. Love, Mom. We had so much fun picking everyone's stuff that we have done it every year since, even when our bank accounts barely allow it. No one in our family knows who is gifting the jammies. We are super careful to not give away who is getting the pajamas. We don't wrap the boxes. Brother and dad can't wrap gifts for crap. And we have used a computer and magazine clippings like a ransom note 1 year. LOL. To put names on the boxes. And we type out nice personalized messages from mom to every person about why she is proud of them and misses them this year. Everyone blames each other and points fingers and shouts their opinion on who done it. My sister and I included. We have to come up with creative ways to sneak them into dad's house with no one seeing. Last year we chucked them all in through a window. The year before that we hid them by the infrequently used front door and brought them in as fast as we could. And the year before that we brought them in buried among other gifts. Everyone is on high alert this year and already talking about it. So I'm taking them all down after midnight the day before our gathering. We call it Gina's Jammies. I'm excited to get them, but it dredges up all my sadness about missing my mom. We get together and talk about her and it's nice. And cathartic even, but still sad, you know. This year we are both really busy, so we divvied up the family and have to do it separately. It sucks. My family and I opened gifts tonight. Sister had to go back home for work. I bought my dad a cassette to Bluetooth for his new, old convertible. It arrived by Amazon delivery while we were opening gifts. Perfect timing. I am screwed. My family is covered, but extended family is a mess. What do you mean rushing to buy? What do you buy a stranger who you haven't seen for the past 6 months, and whenever you so meet he brings the conversation back to who's getting what's in his will? Happy birthday grandpa, please don't bring up your approaching death again. Good Christmas cookies that you put in a decorative bag from the dollar store. Going to Specs liquor store to get my mom's husband a shat, some fancy meats and cheese tray. Won't get anything from him and I'm totally fine with that. I'm in the same position. The past 2 years I've gotten my mom's husband also a shat, a gift without reciprocation. I can only assume this will make 3 years running. I too am totally fine with this. It does, however, bother me that my mom is completely fine with the situation. My wife and I have been in the hospital with our newborn and likely won't be discharged until late Christmas Eve. I haven't gotten her crap. I'm sure taking care of her and the new baby is the best gift ever. I already told my sister that her kids are getting New Year's gifts. I waited too long, work every day and can't bear the thought of the mall or post office 8 now. Bonus, they'll open mine separate from the million other gifts they get. Hey, that'll just make the gifts more memorable. I was hoping to have groomed more dogs this weekend, so I could afford presents, but that didn't happen the way I wanted it to, so it looks like everybody is getting homemade candy this year. Homemade candy sounds like an amazing gift. I was planning on making some pottery for everyone. Bought some more clay and glazes and have continued to put it off. Nothing is made. Therefore nothing is dry to bisque and then glaze. I guess all the presents are going to be late this year. My sister has a 6-figure salary, so it's hard to figure out what to get her since she has mostly everything tangible that she needs. Ended up going to World Market tonight and bought a bunch of snacks like candy and cookies. My in-laws have 7-8 figures, so we got them gift certificates to go skiing with us when they visit. It's hard buying things for people that don't need things and can afford better things. The company used a cheap courier and it's been 3 weeks since I placed the order, with no delivery date in sight. So I went to the liquor store, bought a lot of bourbon and tied a ribbon around it. It might even be better than the original present. I hate my stepmom. She's been very cold my whole life. Treats me way worse than her real kids. She loves penguins. I bought her 3 sets of penguin pajama bottoms that are going to be one size too small, so she feels fat. I will include a gift receipt so she can return them, but I know she won't. Lazy bee. I love petty Christmas. I'm finally at the age where I can just give everyone in the family a bottle of wine and call it a done deal. Best Christmas ever. Champagne works well. They can open it at New Year's. Bonus points if you tape a noisemaker and a hat to it. I love giving gifts to kids who normally wouldn't get anything. I save up all year for this. This year I shopped for 10 kids who either wouldn't have or only have a very tiny Christmas. I just found out about 6 girls, through DHS, who have nothing for Christmas. I'm getting their info tomorrow morning and I'm hoping I can find a couple things for each without breaking the bank. Crossing my fingers there are still deals out there. I love doing this too. We couldn't swing it this year, but next year should be better. I had a baby in September. I have been so worried about getting everything done for Christmas and gifts for all of my family members while caring for an infant, solo parent, that I forgot to buy anything for my child until yesterday. It's true he's not aware of what's happening, but I feel a little guilty about it. Hopefully, the book and light projector I got will show up Christmas Eve as promised. Do what I did, wrap up a few of his existing toys for fun. Actually, did that for the second Christmas as well. 15-month-olds don't care either, they just want to be in on the action. Well, I was waiting for my paycheck, but it is almost 10 days late, so now I have to buy small things. Going to go buy some stockings and stuff them with ramen noodles and put soda wrapped under the tree. Why? Because my brother won't tell me what he wants. But I know he loves soda and ramen noodles. That and I am poor. I will probably get some more food items or something. He is in a worse situation than me. I told him not to even think about getting me a present, it is that bad. My mom, I have no clue what to put in her stocking. I will try to get some chocolate covered cherries as her dad used to get her some for every Christmas. But beyond that I can't afford fabric for her quilting and she is technically on a diet, so no snack foods or candy for her. My dad got a large blanket and refuses to take anything else. Seriously, he will get pee if you get him anything. So instead I just made him cookies and got him a large blanket like he wanted. A nice thing for your mom might be a magnetic bowl. You can find them at Harbor Freight or an auto parts store. They're made for screws and such while working on a car but are amazing for pins while sewing. I wrote and recorded a song for my family, but I'm starting to think it might not be enough of a gift, but I have no idea what to get. If you're giving a non-tangible gift, give them a Christmas card as well. My husband's aunt and cousin, F, are coming into town for Christmas and sleeping at our house. I've spent a total of maybe 4 hours with them and that was a year ago. I was scrambling last night so they have something to open with us and all stereotypes about what women like started coming back into my brain. What do girls like? Tampons, jewelry. Frick, I am too broke for that. UHHHH socks. This candle smells too strong, my brain feels like soup anyways. Sephora has a holiday palette for like $12 and the cousin is getting that. Sephora also had a holiday surprise facial set and I plan to be equally surprised as his aunt when she opens it. I low-key hope they don't come so I can return them and get my $24 back. Merry Christmas, you procrastinating fricks. Eggs LOL. Making boyfriend's mom cookies. They were out of eggs last week when I went grocery shopping so I had to rush to the store to get them today. All set on everything else. How does a grocery store run out of eggs? I've never seen that before. I remember I was worried because my mum said she would take me shopping in Glasgow but time went on and she never did, but the day we were actually there was great because met a celebrity and had my head bashed off a window. I didn't have enough money to get everyone a gift, then I stumbled into luck and won £70 of high street vouchers from work and then found £50 on the way home from work. Now everyone gets at least a little something. I just picked up a toy unicorn for my niece to complete the task, wrapped everything in brown paper and twine because I had it lying around and decorated an old tree with old leftover Christmas crackers. May not seem like much to some but I went from nothing to something thanks to Lady Luck. We do Secret Santa, so I only have to buy for one person. Tomorrow is the 24th here in Australia, and I need to buy a couple Sims games for my stepdaughter during the Christmas Eve rush. Still, I get the satisfaction of knowing that I have procrastinated for as long as humanly possible. I am rushing to buy a Turbo Man action figure doll, but I saw some buff Austrian guy fight it out with some male man and couldn't compete. Holy crap, I forgot about this movie. Forgot to get my boss a Christmas gift. Sent my husband at 11 PM to meet our dealer for an ounce of weed to give to him as a present. AWW. Why hello there. AirPod case for my mom from TJ Maxx. Shout out to my dad for actually buying the AirPods. Currently painting a cardinal bird for my mom. And my brother is buying binoculars for my dad. For US based. If you still need ideas, go to your nearest TJ Maxx. There's so much stuff. One year I was rushing at the last minute doing my shopping and saw some crazy socks. Immediately I thought about how great they would be for Dobby, and I could cross him off my list. Then I realized I don't need to shop for a house elf. Dobby is free. Dobby died because of that bee Bellatrix and I will never forgive her. Nothing. We're broke this year. If you come across this comment, remember, time with your family is more important than anything you can buy. Even if you don't have a family, there are those that include you in theirs. Cherish it. Have not bought any presents yet but commenting in this thread to remind myself to come back and get some good ideas for last minute gifts like a responsible fully grown adult. Scratch offs, gift cards, and cans of gasoline are always a hit. I forgot that my sisters-in-laws existed entirely, so I'm looking for what adult women would like. Not proud but not surprised. Joke's on you. I didn't buy my wife anything and she didn't buy me anything. Shoot's been tight so my daughter's all set and we're okay with that. I have not bought or indeed received a Christmas present in many years. It makes life super simple. No rushing, no crowds and no money woes. I haven't had any Christmas decorations or a tree for almost a decade. I'm tremendously lazy and perennially single. I'm not really a humbug. Christmas can be nice. I'm more of a reclusive hermit. My brother and I don't get each other gifts. We never have and I don't think we ever will, and we're okay with that. I'm actually pretty far ahead this year. All I have left to get is Visa gift cards for the kids. I think I've been putting it off because it makes me sad. I miss the days when there were stacks of presents under the tree, but now all they want is money gift cards. I have had a fever and flu for the past week, so my usual plan of shopping the week before has been thwarted. To answer the question, I am rushing to buy Christmas. Just when I feel I am getting better, I try to do Christmas stuff only to fall back ill twice as bad. Today my friend vomit like crazy, decided to visit chills and fever. Wish me luck. I just came down with some kind of burning scratchy throat thing which has crapped on my plan to get my dad something. Guess he's getting a late gift now. In my defense, I was sick all last week. I finished most of my shopping today, but I still need to go to the liquor store tomorrow. I'm already done, but since I'm so good at getting gifts, everyone has secretly asked me to get gifts from everyone to everyone, with their money of course. I'll have to do their shopping for them after work today. They'll all think they're from each other, but it's actually me. I suppose I'll be the Christmas mastermind, like Emperor Palpatine, but not evil, I hope. My BF's gift. I wanted it to be related to Persona 5, but I got lazy and haven't really looked for anything. However, his day is in February, so I can still find something. I ordered everything in advance, but I recently moved and sent one gift out of the many I ordered online to the wrong address. I can't get it before Christmas, so now I have to decide if I want to buy a last minute gift or just explain what happened. It was a vintage copy of Avalanche, the game that my dad played when he was younger. So something equally nostalgic and fun, like IDK for food. We used to not do presents when we went to the extended family. Well, this year that's a changing. So I gotta find the perfect present for my uncles who have everything they want, and work at a store that sells higher quality stuff than anything I'd find. Pretty sure I'm getting them some nice beer. Beer and nuts or beer and chocolate. I bought a tin at the dollar store one year for my dad and then went to the bulk barn and got a few different kinds of nuts and candies. I went out to get oven mitts for my mom yesterday. She wanted normal glove-like, solid color, cotton oven mitts. That seemed simple enough. My mom doesn't give me tough or expensive gift ideas for her, so I thought this would be easy. So did she, and so did my dad. 5 stores later we finally found oven mitts. I just bought my brother some instant noodles. He eats them at work and was on special when I saw it. Still not sure if he even got me anything. I really need to buy a Mexican garden gnome for my mum, but I left it for the last minute and I'm really scared that I'm not gonna get it and my mum is gonna hit me with a microwave. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.